welcome to Your Morning Meds. My name is Melissa Romero, and for today's Morning Meds, I wanted to focus on a quote. You've got to grow through what you go through. Listen to that again. You've got to grow through what you go through. Have you ever gone through life and had those days where you're just like, everything seems to be falling apart? Like your relationship is falling apart, you get flat tires, someone rear-ends you, things are just like bam, 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 one thing after another, just things are just happening. And it seems like everything is going wrong in life. You ever go through that? I'm sure you have, because I've gone through it. So the reason why I bring this up is because it's so important that we understand that everything that happens in our life is not happening to us, but it's happening for us. Let me explain. So when you're going through things, how do you know you need that in your life? It's because it's happening, because you're going through it. Everything that we go through in life is there to teach us more. Everything happens on purpose for our purpose. So in this journey of life, we're walking through this path. Let's envision a path that we're walking through. And here we stumble through, we have these little speed bumps that we have to stumble upon. And that's that flat tire, that broken relationship. Some speed bumps are bigger than others, but all of them end up working towards our purpose. They teach us something more about ourselves. They teach us how to value ourselves. They teach us, oh, maybe I need to do this a little better. Maybe I need to value my car a little more. Maybe I need to watch the roads that I'm walking in. Some lessons are super minor, but some lessons are so major and so life altering. So we have to understand, and we have to be accepting and in alignment with whatever it is that we're going through, and understand that everything you go through is there to help you grow through it. Something that helps is to tell yourself when you're going through something or growing through something, is to tell yourself, this is happening for me and not to me. The best place to start, because I know when you're in the midst of a situation like that, or in the midst of that feeling of, woe is me, or whatever, that victim mindset, whatever it is, when you're in the midst of it, sometimes it's hard to find yourself and get yourself out of it. And if you can, oh my God, more power to you. Please try your best to always get out of that mindset. But the best place to start is in your past. For instance, we all have this past story, this past narrative that we allow to kind of excuse some of our behaviors of today. And a lot of places, the best place to start when you're learning this, what we go through, we grow through, is to start there. To start looking at your past, looking at those situations, that narrative that you keep replaying in your life that you kind of use as kind of, well, this is why I'm this way. Go back into that past narrative and change that narrative. And instead of focusing on all the things that didn't work out, instead of focusing on the fact that, your dad might have not been around, or your mom might have not been around, or whatever it is that happens, instead of focusing on that stuff, focus on the amazing things that happened in your childhood. Start there, and then you start shifting that narrative. And what happens is that naturally, in your present moment, you start shifting that narrative. Also, remind yourself when you're going through things, or you're growing through things, that this isn't happening to me, it's happening for me. I know that later on I'm going to see the lesson in this, because it always happens. It's always, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that that's how it works. Sometimes we don't realize the lesson till we're able to see it in hindsight, till it's already passed, we've already gone through it. Then we get to look back at this experience and see, oh, I grew through that. I bettered myself because of that. That made me a better person. That experience made me a better person. So it's good to understand that when you're going through things, it's really something you're growing through. It's something that you're experiencing because it's what you need to take you to the next step. How do you know you need it? Because it's happening. That's how you know you need it. So always understand that what you're going through is what you grow through. Everything that happens to you isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, to take you to that next level, to level you up, to take you closer to your purpose, to take you farther on your journey. So my challenge for you today is look at those things in your life. Like if things are just seem to be like falling apart, or things, just Give it a chance. Be in acceptance. Be in alignment with what's happening. This is happening to me right now, but I know this too shall pass. And also, when I come out of this, I'm going to come out of this victorious like a beautiful phoenix, and I am going to learn whatever lesson this was here to teach me. And be accepting of it and align yourself with it. That's my message for you today. What you go through, you grow through. Nothing happens to you. It all happens for you. I love to love you. Peace.
If you like what you hear and want to hear more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.